giver, spirit of the shore, show me more and more. Spirit of the wind, carry me. Good morning. Carry me home. Spirit of the Good morning. Wind, carry me home to my How's everyone today? Good morning. Spirit of the earth, help me with just sitting waiting for folks to come back into formation and join me for some readings. Unfortunately, last night when I was doing my readings, TikTok did not save it. So I'm now streamlining it as well on YouTube. So I have something I can work with later in case it doesn't tape it again. Good morning, everyone. Just preparing my room for some sacred readings. Today I'm going to be doing Zodiac predictions for the month of April. I'm going to change my music though. Hang on a second, please. I love Brooke Medicine Eagles, but she talks while I'm talking. Let's see if I can't get back in here. How's everyone doing this morning? Well, thank you for saying that. That's nice of you. Tell me how you're all doing this morning before I get into it. I think this might be better for us this morning. Nice, right? You hear that? Do you hear that? I think that's better for me. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you all. Okay, so here's how it goes. I will eventually get to doing single card readings for as many people as I can. And for all the gifters, and the larger the gift, the more cards you'll get. And I'll write your name down in my little book when it comes time for that. And I'll do a reading for you too. Good morning, Psychic Tara. Nice to have you here. Even the psychics need a little insight from others. So I hope I can help you. So how it'll work this morning is I'll first do readings for all of the signs. And I won't be taking questions during that. Now, I will continue to leave my comment section open so I can see what you folks are saying to me, and I'll try to go back and help you out there. However, I won't be answering while I'm doing the Zodiac predictions. But if you wait, you'll hear your own Zodiac sign, and I'd like you to remember that you can also listen to your moon sign and your ascendant, and all will apply to you. Good morning, everyone. Okay, that's Diva Purnell, just so you know, for those folks that are wondering who is making such beautiful sounds in the background. Oh, good, and thank you for letting me know that you can hear the music and that it's good. So just so remember that, I'll do my best to get back to everyone to do as an individual card reading for each person, and then those gifters will get more cards, 2 to 4 cards, according to the size of their gifts. Now, just so you also know, on the new moon of every month, I choose the person who has been the biggest gift giver on TikTok, for those folks that don't know what I'm talking about, on YouTube. And you can find me on TikTok at Spirit Talk, Tamare with an E, White Wolf. Okay? And those people who are the biggest gift givers will be eligible to win a psychic reading from me. So I'll find the person who is the biggest gift giver and make friends with you. So make sure you are following the page, because it only works if you're following the page. And we'll go from there. Same as the readings go today. Oh, somebody just sent me a hat. I saw that. Now, see, here's the problem. I won't see that once I get started. Heather McPherson, my love. By the way, did you go to Island Psychic Tamara White Wolf on Google and talk about my session with you? It would be helpful if you did. Thank you, in case you already have. I didn't see it yet. All right, here we go. This reading here is for Aries. Aries, for the month of April, this is for you, okay? And anyone who has moon sign or ascendant in Aries, listen up. Here we go. Okay. So your general overall reading says that maybe you haven't been feeling nurtured and loved by others. Maybe you haven't had opportunity to go and nurture and love others, which is a favorite thing for Aries to do, is they're very nurturing, kind, and loving individuals, and typically need to have their people around them so that they can give their love and express their love. So I think that COVID has probably had especially a big effect on them, because they are people and really need to get their hugs and their kisses and their accolades and all of that stuff. Hey, good morning, Aries. Nice to have you here. So that definitely would say that maybe, you could use opportunities to maybe get out there and be more involved with folks, so that you can get your chance to be more loving, more huggy, more touchy-feely kind of person. The Magician shows up for you as well, and that's an awesome card to have, because it speaks of your ability to chat it up and to be social and to get involved with other people. I did move to BC. Thank you. And I'm living in Vancouver Island, actually in the Nanaimo area. So the Magician also says that if you have anything, you might want to write things down or write to people. So if you don't have the opportunity to actually see them, don't worry too much about that. At least take some time, maybe on Facebook or social media, and give a little writing or a little note to someone about your love and what you've been thinking about with them. Okay, so that will help you stay connected. You can also do that video chat thing with your folks. So even though you may not get together with people the way you want to, you may still have opportunity to show your love and to have love expressed back to you. Okay, so take that time to do such a thing. Don't worry, you'll get that social energy going soon. And I know because it's your birthday, you're especially going to be feeling the lack of your people. But don't worry, it's coming. You'll be in a position very soon to be able to show the love, okay? And to be more one with your folks, with your friends and family. All right, so the other thing it says to me today about Aries is, if there's something that you're maybe good at and you haven't done for a while, step it up and do it. So you have a lot of skills, artistic skills, creative skills, and maybe you haven't been as involved with it as you had in the past. And I would say Spirit's trying to tell you to get involved. Hello, Aries. I'm so glad to have you all here today. Don't forget, if you're an Aries moon sign or an Aries ascendant, this is for you too. So it says that take some time with your sacred gifts, your skills, and put that energy out there. People want to see what you're up to. People want to know what you're up to. Whatever you're good at, get back involved with, okay? So the overall general energy here says that if there's something that you really want in your life, you're going to have to put the effort in, but it's very, very possible that you achieve it. So go ahead and go after it. So the other thing I'm going to look at now is overall love and overall health and overall money for the Aries. Here we go. Let's see what the spirits have to say. So overall love. Ooh, opportunity is out there. Now, it might not necessarily mean that you get totally connected with somebody, but you might get on someone's radar. So don't worry about that. Someone's paying attention to you, Aries, because they see the bright light you're carrying. That's awesome news, isn't it? Okay. May not get really active yet, but you're still on someone's radar. All right. So let's see what it says for Aries health overall for April. It says that you need to be more active, more involved. So if you haven't been going on those walks or getting out and doing something with nature, it says to get off your sedentary butt and do something. Okay. All right. Next is how's the money situation? Not so bad. It says that you have lots of opportunities to make money, but maybe you haven't really been involved, like I said in the general aspect of the reading. And maybe your gifts and your talents are sellable, so maybe you should think about that. Okay? Get out there. Get going. Let people see your gifts. Let's see, people, see your skills. Aries is a well-loved individual, and so is Leo, by the way. But Aries especially is a well-loved individual. Um, they do like things the same, though, and so when change comes, they have a harder time with it. And I would say that is true of most Aries people. If you're asking if these are Colette cards, no, they are not. This is the Ancestral Path cards. All right, so the next sign, and by the way, those folks that are watching on would really be helpful to me. If you're interested in getting a free reading, you'll have to be a gift giver for that. So the biggest gift giver, what do they call it? The largest gift giver on TikTok is the one who's going to win a free reading with me. And I do that check once a month, and that'll be at the new moon time. And then I'll relay who the winner is. For today, if you want more than one card, I'm going to do some one-card readings and up to 4-card readings after I do the Zodiac predictions. And you can always win a reading, get a reading then. You just have to be following me, and I'll do 1-card reading for everyone I can get to, and those people that leave gifts will get 2 to 4 cards depending on how big that gift is. Yeah. Change is not an easy thing for an Aries. All right, this is for Taurus. Taurus people, this is for you, Taurus. Here we go. Taurus sun sign, Taurus moon sign, and Taurus ascendant. Listen up. All right, here we go. Generally speaking, I think that you have been feeling like walking away from some things. Sometimes this refers to your present life. Maybe it's not giving you what you want. Maybe it's not as exciting or as purposeful, or something's missing. Something's most definitely missing. And one thing's for sure with the Taurus Venus born being, they are all about love and family and beautiful things. So if you only have a beautiful house, but the people in it aren't very beautiful, you're going to be feeling that this month, and you're going to be thinking about how to make that, how to make a change to make it more palatable, more up your alley. So it does tell me that you may have to walk away from some things depending on your ability to walk away from some things in this, or have somebody walk away from you. So if you're living in a home environment with people that are not your support systems, don't love you, or don't show their love, or are always argumentative, causing stress in the home environment, or just not even engaging, it's time for you to make a change there. Think it through and go with it. Now the other thing it tells me is that maybe it's a good idea to take a break first before you make any big decisions. Maybe take a little a vacation away from home. I don't know. It could be just even a week will do it, or even just a weekend will help you sort of put things into perspective. Don't be afraid to make that move. There is opportunity out there for you, and the more you feel the restlessness, the better, to be honest with you, because the more restless you feel, the better it's going to be for you to have the energy or the effort, or the energetic effort will be present for you to push forward into something new, something untried, something that might just be the very thing you have been needing and wanting in your life for a long time. So that's a really important factor I want to point out. So although you might be feeling kind of crappy and have been, you've overcome quite a bit over the last little while, Taurus. Don't forget, there's been lots of ups and downs, but you've had some serious wins. So let's pat yourself on the back. Thank you, Mike. Let's pat yourself on the back for that. Those serious wins are really important, and we don't want to ignore them. But I do see that, something is not quite right. Maybe because you're such passionate souls, you really need to have a passionate life. And it can't be all by yourself. You don't do well just, being alone. You're a Venus born. You want to nurture. You want to love. You want to get out there. You really need this. And you're such a beautiful person. It's really important for you to have those support systems in place, so you really know that you're beautiful and you don't doubt yourself. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you here. I'm reading right now for Taurus people. And this is, what would be helpful, I betcha? If I put these out, I think I'll do that. Let's see. Can you see that? Yeah. All right. I'm going to put this out here so that it makes sense to people who are coming in. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. That should work. Well, it will work for, wait a minute, it doesn't work for over there. Wait a second, give me a second, technical difficulties. Let's see if I can do it over here. Let's see if that's any better. Yeah, that might be better because then you can see it. I'm on YouTube, streaming on YouTube as well. Okay, so this is for Taurus, sun sign, Taurus ascendants, and Taurus moon sign. Please listen up. This will help you out for the month of April. So the bottom line is if there's something that you're wishing, needing, wanting, then I'm going to give this a very big possibility. All you got to do is push forward and be willing to put the effort in and take a risk. Take a leap of faith, Taurus. You got this, I promise. Okay, so just take a leap of faith and move forward. How do you get a reading from me? God bless you all. Well, first of all, at the end of the Zodiac sessions, I'm going to be doing readings. You could just hang around and then you'll get one. And you can also just listen up for your own sun sign, moon sign, or ascendant, and you'll hear it. I'm about to do Taurus love. Let's see what love has in mind for you for April. Well, as I said, you are not in, this is very similar to the Aries person, actually. They're not in a position right now where they can share their love, give their love. And they really need to be around their people. They need to be around their family, their friends. They are not a soul that can live on their own. They need to have engagement and embracing, hugs, lots of love, that type of stuff. They're very sensational kinds of people. So touch, smell, all of those things really matter to the Taurus person. And sight, even sight, they're all about beautiful things. So unless they get new surroundings or out looking at other things or being with the community, with nature, with other people, with beautiful things around them, they're going to start to feel kind of sad. Cornbread, who are you asking for money from? I don't know, Cornbread, who you are, but I don't like you asking for money from anyone in my group. Why would I send you $24, dude? We're going to mute you. All right, so I'm also looking now for Taurus in general. Sorry, we're going to just start over. Remember what I said about Taurus and the love energy? You're really going to need to be in a position of having other folks around you that are loving on you so that you have an opportunity to spread love with them. Cornbread, you just got muted. I hope you enjoy watching without being able to talk. And if you talk again in any negative way, you're going out the door. So that's your warning. Okay? Behave yourself, or see ya. I'm not asking for money from anyone. I'm asking for gifts. If you want a free reading at the end of a month, I will give you a free reading if you are the biggest gift giver. And as far as readings, I'm going to give as many people as I can one-card readings. Those folks that gift give will get readings, cards according to the level of their gift, 2 to 4 cards. All right, so that's how it works. You first of all must be following me for any of that to happen. All right, so I'm also asking about about Taurus's money situation. Oh, money looks good. Looks like you're going to have 2 opportunities or a few opportunities for money making to come in. So that's a good sign. Okay, and that's probably why I said Virgo, because I felt you coming in, Kathy. Thank you for reporting that person, Donald. I appreciate that. All right, so also I'm looking for Taurus's general health. Oh, well, that's good too. It looks like you've overcome some things in the past few years, and health is looking very, very good for the Taurus, thankfully. That's lovely to hear. Lovely to hear. Thank you for the gifts, honey bunny love. That was very nice of you. I see that, honey bunny love. That's nice of you. And I appreciate you, Donald, for doing that for me. Okay, just going to smudge up the cards, and I'm going to get right to Gemini. Gemini. This is for you, Gemini. Good morning, everyone. Good morning for those folks that are just coming in, both on YouTube and TikTok. By the way, if you're looking for me on YouTube, I'm Psychic Seer Tamara White Wolf. No, I am not. I am Tamara White Wolf, Psychic Seer Medium. That's what I am. So you can find me on YouTube that way. And if you're looking for me on TikTok, I am at Spirit Talk Tamara with an E, White Wolf. All right, so no, we haven't done Scorpio yet. Hang out there, girl. Oh, your nickname is Grey Wolf. Oh, that's nice, Donald. Nice to meet you. It's nice to know all the wolves. Yeah, just for that, I would like to make friends with you, if that's okay. I'll check out you later. You felt that, did you? All right, so here we go. I'm about to do Gemini. Here we go, Gemini. This is for you, Gemini, for the month of April. All right. It says, hang in there. Situations are temporary. Everything changes. We can always, oops. Got to take out Taurus and put in Gemini. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to get my acting gear here. Doing all this technical stuff is not really my thing. Oh, here we go. And I had to write everything backwards, so it was good for filming. You're a white wolf also. Oh, wonderful. Let's see. Oh, wow. I will look you up a little later. No, I haven't done Cancer. Okay, here comes Gemini. Here comes Gemini. Here we go. All right. All right. So it does say that, you pay attention to the signs that are out there. Do not. Oh, sorry. I'm going to start over. Hang on a second. All right. So this is for Gemini. Gemini sun sign, Gemini ascendant, and Gemini moon signs. So if you're any of those things, listen up, okay? Here we go. Gemini, we're going to start all over because I was a little scattered. So Gemini has the hangman, and the hangman says, mind all the things that are happening in the universe. Pay attention to the signs, okay? You may have had to sort of hung out, waited out, really not sure of what to do, so sort of a when in doubt, sit it out and just keep yourself observant and watching and paying attention to what's going on around you, which is a good thing to do when you're not certain. And it's really about sacrificing something so that something bigger can come in. So maybe you're sort of sitting it out and watching and waiting and wondering what is that thing you need to give up so that your dream can come true. That's okay. Take your time. Do not push it. You'll figure it out. Okay, you will figure it out. What I do see, though, very interestingly, is there may be someone working around you, another air sign, maybe a Libra, Aquarius, or another Gemini. And this could also refer to the Gemini themselves, okay? And that is, don't move too quickly. Don't move too quickly. It is best that you sit it out, wait it out, watch, wait for signs, wait for spirit to direct you. I think it is best. And if you try to make a move in a direction and push it in any way, shape, or form, you'll regret it. So that, you've experienced that before. So go ahead and do that. Okay, go ahead and do that. Wait it out. Don't be too eager to get involved in something, especially if you haven't had the time to review it and look it over. Yeah, this really refers to seeing something from all sides. You may have to really, that's why you need the time, is so you can see it from all sides. Now, the other thing is this beautiful card here. I love this card here. That's the Two of Cups. And that says that, there might be a soulmate situation coming. And that doesn't always represent, an opposite sex or a romantic love affair. It can represent a dear friend or even a family member that you feel a real soul connection to. And you've had some really awesome conversations with that has really settled you down and helped you sort things out. So I think it's a really good thing for you to take your time. Actually, you know what they say? It's not about the destination, is it? It really isn't. It is about the journey. So pay attention to that. Be one with that journey and enjoy. Because I'll be honest with you, I think some really wonderful things are coming your way. And if you don't push it, it'll really happen in a way that you love it. Okay, so Now, if I had to give a yes or a no to any of your wishes, let's say you have a wish or a prayer, something you really want to happen, it tells me that the energy is definitely supporting that. But you may have to walk away, literally walk away from something that hasn't been serving your highest good, or someone that is not supporting your awesomeness. Okay, so remember that, Gemini. My awesome necklace came from my stores. I own stores called Earth and Sky Connection. You can find one, my website, earthandskyconnection.com. You can also find me on TikTok, Earth and Sky Connection Inc., because we are the main company. I do have an Earth and Sky Connection berry. Well, I don't have it anymore. My dearest friends bought it from me in Ontario. So if you're in Ontario area, you could go there. They have a beautiful shop there in downtown Barrie. And and they're called Earth and Sky Berry, I believe, on TikTok. Okay. Anyways, I'm Earth and Sky Connection Inc. INC, and you can find my website earthandskyconnection.com. I make a lot of sacred things. We sell all kinds of beautiful jewelry, and we're getting ready to open up another store here in BC in Vancouver Island. No, I haven't done Leo yet. Leo, I'm a Leo, by the way. Hello, Aries. Hello, Virgo. Nice to see you. I'm about to do Cancer. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm about to finish up with Gemini. Gemini would not like that if I missed the next three questions. It's hard for me to look at all your questions and your comments, folks. I'm going to have to ignore you for a few minutes. Sorry about that. For those folks that have missed their sign, you can find it. I'm streamlining on YouTube as well. So you can go back to YouTube at Tamare, White Wolf, Psychic Seer Medium, and see yours. I will segment them as well later and put them here on TikTok and on YouTube. So if you'd rather wait a little bit, maybe a few days to let me get that finished, I will do that. But in the meantime, here we go. I am reading still for Gemini, and I'm going to find out the overall energy for Gemini. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm looking. I did that already. I'm going to look for the overall love vibration. Ooh, it's very good. Ace of Wands says, speak your truth, cut through to the truth. Don't let anybody fool you. And if you don't feel that someone's being honest with you, speak up, say what you've got to say, put your boundaries in place, and you will win this. Okay, whatever truth you have, speak it. Because if you're in a love relationship, you want to make sure those boundaries are clear and your expectations are clear right off the bat. So although it might be kind of a cool situation in your love romance, there is opportunity for love, for sure, in this month of April. Okay, so let's look at overall health for the Gemini. The Gemini also needs to get up, get out, get it off that sedentary butt. Okay, it says that you need to be active. You need to be more active. There could be a slight cloud over your head, a little bit of depression, and it might be from not getting enough sun. So as simple as that. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm looking for overall money for Gemini. Oops, says watch your pennies. Watch your pennies. Take caution. You might have put your money in a situation you regret doing, especially if you made a loan to someone, because they might take a lot longer to pay you back than you wanted. Okay, so that's for Gemini. All right, so now we're going to read. I'm going to read for Cancer. This is for Cancer. Virgo's coming up, folks. Whoever, I see a couple of Virgos waiting on. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate the wait. All right, so for those folks that have come back to see me today thinking I was going to do the love spell with a witch bottle, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen because TikTok did not save my live last night, so I'm doing it again. Only this time I'm also live streaming on YouTube, so I don't lose it, just in case. Okay, and for anyone who I've missed, don't you worry, you'll get an opportunity to see that later. I'm going to repost the small clips for each sign on both YouTube and TikTok. And for those of you that are looking for one question to be answered, wait until I'm finished all the Zodiac predictions, and then I will answer your one question. The largest gift givers will get an opportunity to actually win a psychic reading with me at the new moon, I will declare who that is or reveal who that is. And for those people who want more than one card, you want to give me a gift, you'll see up in the top right-hand corner, there is a wish list. You can give me one or two of those gifts over the period of this live session, and I will put your name down and I will do a reading for you. And you'll get more than one card. You'll get up to 4 depending on the gift. Okay, here we go. So this is for Virgo. Virgo. Where's Virgo? Da, 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 da. Oh, Virgo, there you are. Virgo. All right, so this is for Virgo. No, it's not. It's for Cancer. Oh, wait a second. Who did I just read for? I read for Gemini. Sorry. Let me start over. See, you know what? It's supposed to be Cancer. Thank you for questioning me. I love people who know what they want. All right. It is for Cancer. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you, I have ADHD. And when I am trying to look at the comments, read all the comments, and look at you guys and do what I'm doing, it's like, wow, it doesn't work as well for me. I guess I'll get used to it eventually, won't I? All right. Starting over. This is for Cancers. No, I didn't do Pisces yet. Yeah, I find it a little unnerving. It's kind of crazy doing this live stuff. I don't call this live, really. I mean, what's live to me is meeting you all, being with you. I can't wait till we open our store back up in June. It'll be June 2022. We're opening back up. And we're actually painting in that today and getting the store ready. So I really look forward to that when you folks can come in and meet me. But then again, there'll be a lot of you who can't because you're all over the world. It's kind of cool. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, Ursula. I appreciate that. All right. So here we go. This is for Cancer. This is a general interpretation of Cancer sun sign, Cancer moon, and Cancer ascendant. Here we go. Cancer, this is for you. Okay, well, we've got a little bit of interference from energy around you, Cancers. Just so you know what I'm seeing here. All right. Okay, first of all, it kind of looks to me like there's some sort of, thank you for the kindness there. Thank you. I'm going to focus. ADHD cannot tolerate all of you lovely folks at once. Sorry. All right. So what I see for Cancer is kind of, it's a little bit stressful, and I'll explain why. It looks like there's people outside of you that may be affecting your life, and this really does a number on you because you're a very sensitive individual. Cancer can easily be affected by other people's energy. They absorb. They're like the moon. They reflect and they absorb, right? Because that's their energy, is the moon. So they can be quite moody. And I'm going to say that this next month is going to be difficult for you. You'll be feeling like you really need more connection, more love, more kindness, more understanding. And because of that, you're going to reach out and try to get it. But unfortunately, we call in our the very energy we put out. So if you're putting out any energy of desperateness or sadness or depression or neediness of any kind, you're going to attract that. Okay, so you got to be really careful. Excuse me for a second. All right. So you do need to be very, very careful about that because, to be honest with you, we do attract what we are, who we are. And you may need these people to show that they're loving kindness and that they care about you when you're sad and when you're down and out. But really, it's just a big ball of neediness, codependence, and it really has to be addressed. You need to look at that part of your personality and stop allowing people into you that have a low vibration. Because the more you put out a low vibration, or the more people you attract with that low vibration, the more this gray cloud sits around you. And really, that's not what you're meant to be. You're meant to be a reflection to others. So if you're vibing low, you're drawing in the others, and everybody gets to see their yuckiness. I mean, yeah, it's good for shadow work, I suppose, but how's it feel, Cancer? How's it actually feel? Doesn't it feel terribly heavy? Doesn't it feel questionable? Don't you feel as if you need some more clarity? And instead of reaching out for people to feel sorry for you, wouldn't it be better to reach out for people who can help rise you up? So I say to you, get off this woe is me energy. Yes, there might be some situations in your life that make it difficult for you to really enjoy your life. However, there's a lot of good, and let's focus on that. Okay? So as far as the month of April, if you are not feeling the love from whoever you're romantically involved with, then you're going to need to make a change. You're going to need to pull in some new love, some new opportunities, some more fun. People shouldn't just come to you for sexual energy, but what about having fun? What about going out and having fun? What about getting a back rub? What about, being nurtured and being loved and truly cared for? So I say that if you're looking for a love vibration, the opportunities are out there, but you're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to carve out your boundaries, and you're going to have to rise up and see the value in you as a whole, and draw those people to you that will hold you in a high regard. Okay? Yeah, you got to be careful not to pull in the codependence. And it's just, I think sometimes that, when you think that people are, caring about you when you're sad, that you're feeling the love, but that is really an unhealthy. That's a trauma bonding experience. It really isn't good for you. So I got to say that Cancer people need to get off that train and instead see your value. You're creative. You're loving. You have a strong emotion, and you're very psychic and sensitive. So I'm sure that you can do better. Pull yourself up and out of this dark hole that you're in, and expect what you need to come. Okay? Expect it by pushing away those dark clouds and those needy people. You don't need that. Okay? Overall, Cancer, I want you to look at now in terms of what's, let's just ask the question. We looked at the general energy here, but we're going to ask it straight out about love. So it says that things are not in balance. I mean, one of you is giving more than the other is. And it could be that Cancer's in a position where they need more stability, more financial stability. Maybe it's time for Cancer to look at their living circumstances. Are they happy? Are they living alone? Are they happy living alone? Are they living with someone else and they're paying all the bills? Or are they living with someone else and they're at home all the time doing housework? Something's got to change in the home environment for love to work. Okay? All right, so overall health, I'd say your physical body is doing pretty good as long as you don't let the stress get to you. I think you're very creative, and that's what soul wants you to focus on, is creativity. I hear you, Marilyn. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute, baby. Okay, so the overall message for money is you're going to have to be really careful where you spend your money this month, because you don't have enough. And I am a little worried about your expenses. And maybe this is what got the whole ball rolling, is you feeling that you're not in a position, a safe position. So yeah, I would question your situation and make some changes, Cancer. Good luck with that, eh? I hope that helps. Just going to let the cat out. I'll be right back, and I'll do Leo. Come on, baby. You want to go outside? Here. Come on. What do you want, Rock? Go on, Merlin. Go play. Go on. Get out. I have 3 cats, so often when you let one in, the other one wants out, and then you let one out, the other one wants in. So I'm going to take a second and say hi to everyone. Oops. Before I move on. Good morning, folks. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tamare White Wolf. I've been doing this a super forever long time. A seasoned witch, a seasoned psychic, a seasoned seer. I've been doing psychic readings since Actually, to be honest with you, I started doing astrology when I was 9 years old, but I didn't actually do psychic readings until I'd say when I was 14. So that would have been 1974. I was doing palmistry for $5 a hand. Can you imagine that? I've been doing this forever. But professionally, really professionally, I've been doing it since 1988 or 1989, something like that. So, you found your rising sign is Leo. Yes. So don't forget, this is good for sun sign Leo, moon sign Leo, and ascendant Leo. And for those of you who have already missed your signs, don't you worry. I'll be cutting and pasting these videos into little specials for TikTok and YouTube, and you can come back and have a listen. I'm also live streaming this to YouTube in order to make sure I have the video, because I did this last night and unfortunately it did not properly record, so I'm redoing it for today. All right, so I'm doing Leo now, and just in case you guys didn't know, I am a Leo sun sign. But I'm an unusual Leo. I'm born in the house of Pisces, and a lot of people don't know about that, about their houses. Oh, by the way, Gemini, Cancer, your wish is only possible if you actually step up and rise up to the occasion. Okay. All right. So Leo sun sign, Leo rising, and Leo moon sign. This is for you. All right. So this is a general overview of the month of April. And to be honest, it looks like you've been struggling. You've been stressed out. You've been overworked. You've been underplayed and not necessarily having the kind of fun that you're typically used to. I'd say the Leo has been taking on a lot of responsibility and moving, and moving, moving mountains, literally, to get your needs met. Family has been really important to you, but it's almost like all the stress has broken you, and you're now trying to get your act back in gear. You might be experiencing a lot of pain, and maybe there's something wrong with your bones, something wrong with inflammation, something like that. Inflammation, bones, something like that. So it could be arthritis, it could be knee problems, hip problems, back problems, all these types of things. So part of this has to do with, and if it's not that, I guarantee you it's stress. Okay, so there's headaches, lots of headaches. And to be really honest with you, I'm concerned that that might have caused long-term effects, and you may need to really unwind, unravel, unwrap this so that you can actually get back to your lively self. So whatever's happened in the last few years has affected you long-term, and it's time to turn this situation around, okay? So maybe you need a massage therapist, maybe you need a chiropractor, maybe you need a hot tub. I don't know, but it sure has to do with self-love, okay? Has to do with healing, has to do with generating the energy around you that is going to help support a rising up of the Leo's physical body, okay? Mental body. So yeah, Leo, you've been struggling, and it looks like the energy is about to change, though. So I'm happy to say, although it's not exactly what you want right now, because although we may be coming out of this, depressed vibration, we may be coming out of it. We're coming out of it with battle wounds, and that's part of the problem. We're feeling like as if we've been in a war, and we have. In many ways, we've been in a war. So yeah, step up, step out, do whatever you can. You know what they say, some exercise, stretching, whatever it is you have to do to get the physical body back into play, back into order, back into balance. Do it, from chakra healing to yoga, qigong, swimming, gentle walking, any kind of low impact type of health regimen is going to be good. Losing weight, all of it. Okay, take time. Use the tools given. Exactly. Take the time to do it. The 6 of Sacred Circles is the saving grace at the end of this reading, to be really honest with you. And I'm happy to see it, because it says that others are going to be helpful to you. Maybe you're going to get some direction and some support, maybe a personal support worker or personal worker. What do you call them? Personal trainer, something like that is going to be helpful. It's going to be something will help you. So whether that be, let's say you need new knees, you're going to have a doctor come in and plan it for you. Maybe you need some core strength, and then you're going to have someone to help you. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to say that overall the general focus on you has to be changed. I mean, the focus on others has to be changed to you. So this month, I would say April is all about the Leo self-love, the gifts that you can give back to yourself. Okay. So if there is a wish or prayer that you have, let's say your wish or prayer is that you overcome the physical challenges that you've been enduring. I'm going to say, yes, it's going to work, but you're going to have to put you first, not the family, not your friends, not your mother, not your father, nobody. You have to put yourself first. Even the animals cannot come first. In this one, it has to be you. Okay? So Leo, take some time to self-love. Very important. All right? And then if you do that, I'd say that your whatever your wishes, whatever your prayers are, you absolutely have the opportunity to make them come true. So just turn things around, turn the focus on yourself, and I think you'll find yourself a lot happier and a lot more flow coming to you. Listen to Spirit. Spirit's on your side. You know, some of the health conditions that you're in might be of your own doing, to be honest with you. Not completely. It looks like maybe you just didn't have the support you needed initially, and you lost track of what you needed to do for you. That's right. You got it. Yes. Okay, just a reminder, I'm about to do the other three aspects: love, health, and money for the Leo. Stay on, almost done that. All right, so for love. Ooh, love has, interesting. First of all, you may feel that there's a lot of things standing in your way of your opportunities to find love, and it could very well be the physical condition that you find yourself in. Maybe you don't feel confident enough with the body that you have, and don't want to put that out there yet. It's okay. You can still, maybe communicate with someone online or, on the phone until you get to meet them. And maybe in the meantime, you can get some action going on the physical side and start to feel a little more confident, a little more agile. So yeah, don't put too much energy out there for others and romance with others, because, the self-love part's really got to be number one here. Okay. So let's look at the overall picture for for, let's say, money for the Leo for the month of April. Money. Okay, a lot of money going out, not as much coming in. That's definitely the theme for this month, for April. Leos are going to be spending a lot of time and money on dreams and business ideas that they have been brewing for the winter long, and come out shining at the end of this month. So yeah, a lot of money going out, but don't worry, your investments are valid. Okay. All right, so let's look at the overall health for Leo for the month of April. Well, it looks like your health is getting better and better and better and better and better and better, and certainly your attitude. One good thing about the energy that's out there now is the more sun that's there, the better for the Leo. Leo is a sun sign, as we know, and they really need their sun. They may not necessarily need a whole lot of people around them, although many Leos do like to be on the stage. What they really need is a whole lot of sun. And also, speaking of that, if they happen to have a child, a sun child, they need their sun. They need their sun. Okay, so that's for Leo. Am I still freezing up there, folks? Please make sure you're following me if you want to get a reading from me. First thing you have to do is follow me before I even do any kind of reading. Whoops, lost that one. I'm going to do Virgo now. Finally get to Virgo. I was jumping the gun with Virgo for some reason. I don't know why that was, eh? Those Virgos who are waiting for me to do readings for them. If you're still here, I'd like to say thank you for waiting and being so patient. And you sure have some strong energy going on, Virgos. You sure made me think of you. I've already done Taurus. Sorry there, Butterboo. But if you want to come back, or I will do single card readings for you when I'm finished doing all the zodiac signs, or you can come back in a day or two, and all of the signs will be present on my TikTok and on my YouTube station. Okay. Sorry, I already did Taurus. Sorry about that. Taurus has a lot of interesting energy, though. I can tell you it's worthy of your time to come back and listen up. Here we go, Virgo. This is for you, Virgo. Virgo sun sign, Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant. This is for you. Here we go. Thank you. Ooh, all right. All right, Virgo, looks like you've had a very interesting month. So it looks like you might have jumped the gun. You might have made a decision about something and are now wondering, what the hell did you do? Yeah, it looks like you're questioning yourself. Maybe you moved a little fast. Maybe you were, how do I put that? I don't know. One of the things I see when I see this type of reading here for the Virgo, it makes me think of abandonment. So you yourself may have experienced abandonment or rejection on some level, and because of that, and because of that, you yourself have turned into a person who abandons quickly. It's sort of a pattern, like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So it does show me that you may have made a very quick decision around someone that you're involved with. And although that person is a decent person, I'm not actually putting that person down. I'm actually talking more about you and your experience with this person, is because at first you feel really, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed about them, and there's lots of good things, and you see lots of opportunity, and you see lots of hope. Shortly after, you start to see all the things that are not what you're looking for. Maybe you might have found them to be a little geeky, or too old for you, or too young for you, or too short for you, or whatever, this type of thing. So it could be that your opinion is kind of wishy-washy right now. That's a good way to look at it. Sorry to say, Virgo, I don't mean to put you down, but it does show that you could be very hurtful and heartbreaking to someone at this time, and you need to be really careful of that. You yourself have your own abandonment issues. You yourself have rejection issues, without a doubt. Okay, you might go back and forth from wanting to be in a relationship and then not wanting to be in a relationship. And unfortunately, that's really going to affect your future. So it says that there may have been some verbal debates, or questionable opinions that like you don't agree with that person. That could have stirred the whole pot, and that's why you're not feeling it with them. So, when in doubt, sit it out. That's one of the things you got to do. When in doubt, sit it out. Okay. So if I had to give this a yes or a no, if your wishes, or whatever your thoughts are, or whatever you're thinking about, or whatever you wished, the outcome is not positive. Okay, the outcome doesn't work out. It looks like there's complications outside of you that are going to dictate to you exactly what's going to happen. So you're kind of at the mercy of fate right now, and you kind of pulled it in. So you're going to have to take your lumps. So you're going to be struggling a little bit with this coming month, April. Sorry about that, Virgo. Hate to be the bearer of bad news in any way, shape, or form. But the one good thing about knowing that is setting things up so that you can at least realize that maybe your conduct is part of the problem, and how can you resort to doing whatever is going to bring about the best for you. I think you've got some work to do on this, is all I'm saying. Okay, so you're part of the problem, be part of the solution. All right, so overall energy for Virgo, let's say in terms of money, let's look at that. Looks like money has, there's options here for money. I do like the ideas. It might be Prince of Wands and Nine of Cups. I would say that an opportunity comes your way, a message finds its way to you. That message is going to make you feel very good. Okay. I really like the idea of whatever that is, whatever that message is. It says move forward with it. It's a good idea. It's going to help your finances. Okay. It could also be that you connected with this person, whoever this person is I'm talking about. You could have connected with this person because of financial hardship. And maybe you shouldn't have done that. Or maybe there wasn't any other way for that. All right, so looking for Virgo overall health. I'd say you're going to be dealing with some emotional battles, and most of them are inside you. And so there's going to be a fight between two wolves. You know what they say about that story about the fight between two wolves? Which one are you going to feed? You're going to feed the angry one, or you're going to feed the loving one? You really have some work to do, Virgo. It's going to be a rough month for you, honey. I'm sorry to say that. So let's say the overall energy around love, we already kind of know it looks like things are not going in your direction. And that's it's going to be a hard month. That's all I can say, Virgo. Very sorry to tell you so. All right. So we're going from Virgo now to Libra. We're doing Libra now. So for those folks that are not familiar with me, this is how it works. First of all, you have to be following me to be able to get any reading from me. So I need to see that you're following me, number one. Number two, there's an interesting thing called tapping the screen to send love out to everyone. You guys want a free reading from me? Please give me at least the courtesy of your love, your kindness by tapping that screen like this. So you see all kinds of hearts like that going out. Okay? And if you look at my name at the top, you'll see a big heart and a line go across the bottom of my name, like a measuring stick. This is on TikTok, folks that don't realize I'm talking to TikTok people. On YouTube there, just so you know. I'm on TikTok at Spirit Talk Tamare White Wolf. So you just keep tapping that screen just like that. And then all of a sudden, all of that love comes down. The whole room gets it. That's me tapping the screen. Good afternoon, everyone. To get a reading here with me, first of all, I'm doing the Zodiac predictions, and I'm about to do Libra. After I do all the Zodiac predictions, I'll be open to one-card readings for each person that I can possibly get. First, you got to follow. Second, you got to tap that tap the screen a whole bunch of times. And thirdly, if you want more than one card, you have to send a gift. And the person who sends a gift will have a choice between 2 and 4 cards, depending on the size of the gift. And at the very end of the month, on the new moon, I will check and see who is the largest gift giver, and that person's going to win a full reading with me. Okay? So that's how it goes. So if you see me making friends with you, there may be a reason. It could be because you're a large gift giver, and I'm about to offer you a free reading. So first you have to follow. Second, you want to tap that screen. Oh, I see all the love coming. Thank you very much. I see that, Bear 720. I see that. Thank you. I see that, Bezus. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Gruzun, or Gruzana, whatever it was. Mar, I see the loves. I see the likes. Thank you very much. I can see that. Please make sure you're following my page. That'll help you get a reading when it's time. Okay, don't forget, those people who are gift givers are going to get on my list, and I'll go back and forth from 1-card reading to 2 and 4-card readings accordingly. And so everyone is I'm going to try to get as many people as I possibly can in the free reading portion of this live stream. All right, so this is for Libra, Libra sun sign, Libra moon sign, and Libra ascendant. This is for you. All right. So first of all, I see lots of opportunity, lots of hope. Thank you very much for saying that. I appreciate that. So the sun sign Libra and the moon sign Libra and ascendant Libra, please consider these things. Okay, so this is a general overview of your month of April, and it does show me that you've got 2 major arcana cards in this part of the reading, which is very important and very significant because it shows me that you're on a karmic bender, which means that some things that are happening around you are kind of out of your control. And you're kind of going with the flow and wondering how things are going to land yourself. So even just hearing this reading is going to be very helpful for you. You're not much of a spiritualist. You're more of a realist in general. But this reading is going to hit home for those Libras that are listening and that find this segment. So I think it's important for you to listen up. Don't forget, it's not just Libra Sun, but Libra Moon and Libra Ascendant. So the star sign shows up and says, if you've been feeling hopeless, if you've been feeling as if you're not sure which direction to go, so you're just sort of going through the motions to be able to keep everything together, because you're really a person who has a hard time making a decision. It's not that you can't make a decision, you can, but you need lots of time to think it through. So whatever's going on has been brewing for some time, and you're kind of at this crux or crossroad. Thank you. I saw that. Thank you, Margaret. I saw that. If you've been at a crossroads at all, Libra, it is something you should consider what I'm saying here. It's time for you to really sit down and think things through. What's working for you? What isn't working for you? And yes, it's not a good idea to make any quick moves or quick decisions, but certainly it's important for you to see where the light is, see where the stars are shining, see where the goodness is coming from, and keep that going. Because one of the problems that we have is, maybe we don't count our blessings big enough. Maybe we're not counting the opportunities that come our way. Maybe that's part of the problem. I can certainly say that you need to look at your heart. What is really spiritually happening in that heart of yours? Okay, so maybe you're in a situation or a relationship with someone that is kind of mundane. Maybe it's one of those relationships that are content and not with much passion, or with limited adventure, limited excitement. And that's of your own doing, because really, Libra, you're the one who's expecting things to be rolling along in a certain way. So maybe you put that out there and that's what you got back. So I guess what I can say to you overall, Libra, is if you want excitement and adventure in your life, why don't you be that? Why don't you be what it is you want? Okay? Why don't you look at that? Oh gosh, I don't know why it's freezing, folks. Okay, I'm going to try something here. I may have to come right back on. Let me see if I can pause, come back on. Yeah, I see that. Am I still freezing? Freezing in and out. Okay, give me one more second. I'll fix it. How's that? Did that help? Going back to Libra. All right, so what it shows me here with Libra is that there's You really got to check your heart, make sure your situation is one of sacred love, romantic love, spiritual love. And if that's the case, then just give it some time, work through it. But you have to be the adventure. You have to be what it is you want. So be the example of the type of love that you really want in your life, okay? So then as far as justice, the justice card tells me that the way to balance the situation is to be part of the solution if you're part of the problem. You may find that the love affair you're in is not actually the one that you're going to stay in. Maybe this one was sort of a wake up to your overall energy. Maybe you made a decision or change in your type of love vibration or the kind of people that you welcome into your life. And that very much has, I don't know how to fix it. Look to my bio, please. You'll see there's a link tree with all my readings there. So I'm going to say that overall, if there is a wish or a thing that you really want in your life, Libra, this is not impossible. You can actually make it happen, but you may have to declare what it is you truly love, who it is you truly love, for that to actually happen. Okay? Hey, Zoe, sorry about that. I am going to cut it up and put it up online, though, so you can come back and read it later or listen to it later. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with the freezing thing, but I'm not done with Libra, so hold on a second. So I'm also looking at the overall picture for Libra's health. Libra's health, okay. Looks like you may have to walk away from something or someone. Maybe there's just too much stress or too much energy that is being drained from you for this, or maybe you're not actually getting enough activity to give you the energy. So if you're not eating right or not putting out the right energy, you're going to feel the stress, you're going to feel that vibe, and it's probably a good idea for you to add some energy invoking type of activities or foods. Okay, so let's say the overall energy for Libra's money. Hope is there, opportunities there. You're going to have to look at those opportunities and make some decisions as to what it is you'd like to do to keep the money flow going in the direction. I'd say most of you are doing okay. Most of you are managing well with your money, but there's a few of you there. I can see that maybe there's been a lot of strain on it. Okay. Now, overall, love, again, points to the problems that love affairs can go through. It looks like you need more action, you need more activity, you need more adventure. So that's the bottom line. So if you want that in your life, you're going to have to be it instead of waiting for someone else to be it. You be it. You go and be it. You do it. Okay, that was for Libra. All right, so the next sign is Scorpio. Where are you, Scorpio? Here you are. Scorpio sun signs, Scorpio moon sign, and Scorpio. Yeah, unfortunately, the odd Libra would find themselves alone. So if you don't want to be alone, then I guess you're the one who's going to have to go out there and be fun. Draw them back in. You can get what you want. You just have to put the energy out there. That's all it's saying. A whole lot of toxic flesh coming in. You're protected. What are you talking about, Butterboo? Well, then you just go and have fun and have the life you want. All right, so this is for Scorpios, Scorpio sun sign, Scorpio moon sign, and Scorpio ascendants. Here we go. All right. So what I'm seeing here is a general overview is I'm going to say Scorpio has extended themselves outrageously, actually, to the point of making themselves unwell, unhealthy. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't like what I see here when I look at this. You don't have the support you need. You don't have the bottom line is what I'm seeing is a lot of energy goes out, a lot of effort goes out. Maybe you're involved in a lot of activities or groups or committees. So it's not just your job. It's not just your money making. It's also whatever output you have in terms of volunteering or giving of your time. So it does look like it's really taxing you, and it's coming to a point of you've got to have to make a decision as to whether or not you can do certain things. So that's going to be mulled over in your mind over the next little while, and you're likely going to have to shed some activities so that you have more time for your personal life. Because it looks to me like your personal life is stepping up, is ramping up, and I like that. I like the idea of that happening for you. So. The other thing is the problem I'm seeing is when the Scorpio extends themselves too much, they end up calling into them other illnesses. So you could start out with stress and start out with tiredness, start out with that type of things, but it could easily lead to, you know, physical health problems, even as getting your your immune system taxed and catching something, virus or flu or something like that. So really it's important for you to watch your health, to pay attention to your health. It could also be that you've already had a flu, had a cold, had COVID, whatever, and you're still struggling to get your energy levels back. So it's a really good idea to put yourself on a regimen. I'm going to say Scorpios really need some vitamins. They need to eat right. They need to take their vitamins. They need to sleep right. They need to slow the hell down. Slow down, Taurus. I mean, not Taurus. I just looked up and saw the word Taurus. Taurus, Ireland. That's what I saw. Sorry, Bella. You have to wait until I cut it out of the video and put it on TikTok here. Okay, I'm actually doing Scorpio right now. Scorpio, sun, moon, and ascendant. So anyways, the bottom line here is if you've been wishing or wanting something, the energy that is coming at you is diluting your ability to achieve that. So I'm a little concerned about that. So watch yourself, watch your health, okay? You're not a machine, you're a human being. And accept any help from other people. You deserve it, okay? Scorpios do like to be alone, and they do often put themselves in a position of work where they're working alone and on their own. And that's just how they work. That's just who they are. Okay, they do like to be effective business people. They're probably some of the hardest working people I know. I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix the screening problem that you're having with freezing. It usually is a TikTok problem, I've noticed, because it doesn't happen on live stream on YouTube. It doesn't happen on my Facebook pages. It just happens on TikTok. I think it's because they have too many people live right now. Okay. So overall energy for health around the Scorpio. Again, it says watch your being, watch your body. There might be some things you're missing and you need to take better care of yourself for sure. Okay. Yeah, it really has to do where you're sitting in terms of the internet. I don't know I can't fix it. I've tried. So I just have to keep moving forward and hope for the best. All right. So the overall picture for Scorpio's love affairs, awesome. We got the 7 of Cups there. It says that your relationships or opportunities in relationships are going to be present, but you're not putting enough effort and time into them, and maybe you want to consider putting more effort and time into your love affair. Okay, you've got a lot of things on your plate, which means you're not paying attention to it. Okay, so the overall money situation with Scorpio, I'm going to say it's pretty good. Overall, it's pretty good. You've got money, you've got opportunities, and you've got more money coming in because of those opportunities. So I'm not worried about Scorpio's money overall. See, that's what I mean. It doesn't always freeze for people. I don't think that I think it has more to do with the person and their internet, and also how many people on their feed are live. I don't know. It's some sort of weird thing like that. All right, so this is next sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right, so I'm going to do a little smudge here. How's everybody doing? I already know about the internet problem. I know. Some of you have it, some don't. Did anybody else see that Tamara Whitewolf just joined the page? Interesting. Just so you know, whoever just joined the page under my name is a thief, an imposter. And best be careful who you're following when you're following me on TikTok. There are a couple of imposters out there. Pay attention to the way I spell my name. Tamare, White-Wolf. Make sure that it's spelled properly, because the Tamara Whitewolf that I saw right there is missing the F on the end of wolf. Obviously not me. And I know you're listening, dude. And just so you know, you messed with the wrong girl, because I've already sent you some pretty interesting energy. So you're about to experience a bit of a downfall. Sending out messages to my clients, to my followers, and pretending you are me will get you into some serious trouble karmically. Yeah, I know you're sitting listening to me, thinking you're getting away with all this, but you have no idea who you're messing with. Thank you. Yeah, this witch isn't impressed with your thievery. All right, Sagittarian, this is for you, my friends. This is for you, my dear Sagittarians, who I love. You love that smug, eh? Well, they're gonna, you can't mess with good people without getting bad karma. It's just the way it works. Okay, so we have, well, Sagittarian. You've had a hell of a 4 years. I'm going to say 3.5 years. You've had some really nasty times, and all I can say is I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear it. I really don't know what else to say except I'm sorry to hear it. Maybe in the last while you haven't been your best. You haven't been your strongest. You haven't done things that make you feel good, and you kind of been sitting in a dormant state. So it shows me that that's going to change. Okay, that's going to change. Things are in the rise to change. Good things are coming. You might connect with a Libra, someone who is a Libra person, Sagittarius. And once you see this Libra person, I want you to really focus on them. They're wonderful for you. They're wonderful friends. They're wonderful support. Get connected. Get outside. Do some things with them. Be loving. Be all of you. You are a wonderful person. You are a grateful and awesome friend, but you've been sitting dormant, and it's time for you to move forward. Philosophically, I'd say you have lots of great ideas, and you're very spiritual overall. And but you've been lying to yourself, and I can say that, how are you lying to yourself? Like, who, for instance, who really are your friends? There's a good thing that you can look at. Who has always been there? Who truly supports you? Who loves you? Just think about it. It's not just, how do I put this? Sometimes people are helpful to other people because it's more about them, not because they're really helpful and kind. So maybe you're going to notice that about some of the people in your life, that you've been used by them or duped by them, thinking that they had more feelings for you than they did. So this realization or these understandings are going to come to you. And that's going to be helpful, because then you're going to see who really are your support systems, who really does love you. And I want you to spend more time with those people. I want you to get out more. The other thing that it could represent is being more involved with a Leo person, Leo energy, or someone who is fiery, like another fire sign, which will help put out that good vibration for you to get more involved in life and more involved in working with other people. You have a crush who's a Libra? Good. Okay, so that overall talks about the general energy of Sagittarian for the month of April. Now we're going to look to the three energies of love, money, and health for the Sagittarian. Okay, so overall money for the Sagittarian. Not too bad. It looks like you're in a situation where your money is not that big of a problem for you. So that's a good thing to hear. Okay, and if it is, you're going to have kindness given to you from someone else. So maybe if you've been looking at getting social services or welfare or any kind of support like that financially, you're going to be approved. Okay, all right. So as far as health is pretty good. I'm going to say overall, you're going to be feeling the vibe of getting back in the swing, back in the game, and that's good too. I'm really glad to say that that's good. So this is a good month for you to get back in the game, get out there. Okay, so overall love, ooh, well, this is interesting. You may be considering a love affair from the past, or someone from the past does come back, or you go back thinking about someone from the past. Interesting. I do hope that the love is the right situation and the right person, because one of the problems that we have when we return to a past love affair is we only remember the good. And maybe the bad is something important to consider because you don't want to go through that again, right? So I say, I personally don't think it's a great idea to go backwards, but you never know. If you were the source of the problem initially in that relationship and you've now overgrown or outgrown your negativity, maybe it is a good idea to go back and review it. Okay? Just depends. But often, more than often, going backwards is not the right thing to do. All right. So now we are going to do I think it's Capricorn. I think it's Capricorn. Give me a second. Oh, I lost my music. I want to fix that. Give me a second, folks. I like to listen to a little bit of music. Okay. All right, so we're going to do Capricorn now. For those folks that were waiting for Capricorn, I would really appreciate it if all of you would take a moment and tap that screen a whole bunch of times. So there's a ton of hearts that go up the side of the screen and then shower down on everybody here. That'd be really nice. And when I'm finished the Zodiac readings, I'll do one single card reading for as many people as I can. And for the gift givers, I'm going to give you 2 to 4 cards depending on the size of the gift. And don't forget, all the gift givers go into my monthly calculation, and the highest gift giver will win a free reading from me on TikTok. And yes, I've done Leo. I will be looking at carving all of this video up and putting up the single readings per sign. So you can come back to my page later and look. Please make sure you're following the page, because if you're following the page, you'll be privy to all of this. If you're not following, I won't give you a reading at all. Okay? You won't be part of it at all. You can just be a spectator. That's fine with me. But you will only get a session with me, even a 1-card reading, if you're following the page. Okay? So here we go. And see, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. I thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Okay, here we go. This is for Capricorn. General overview for Capricorn for the month of April. So this is good for Capricorn Sun sign, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn rising sign or ascendant. Okay. I'm going to say that Capricorn has been struggling. And I mean, normally I'd say Capricorn really has their act in gear. They're pretty business-minded. They're financially capable of achieving. They're creative individuals, very resourceful individuals overall. And they're hard workers. And I'm going to say that typically speaking, that is your nature. But maybe you made a decision or a foolish decision or took a wrong turn somewhere. And because of that, you haven't been creating or manifesting what it is you normally do. So it looks like you have to go back and review where you took the wrong turn. And once you do that, then you can get back on track the way you're supposed to be. So the opportunity for you to get back on track is there. Now, the nice weather coming in is going to be really helpful to you because I think you really like spring. It really gives you that vibration of new life, new beginnings, new opportunities, and that's exactly what you need to get going again. It also looks like maybe you're having a second thoughts about your commitment to whatever career choice that you have or whatever skills that you have. Maybe you haven't really thought it through and that something else should be done. So it's possible you've had a number of careers or a number of skills that you have not done anything with. It does look like you need to look at that. Why have you not fully committed to those things? Why have you not put all your energy into those things? What has caused you to detour on yourself? So if you put an investment into, let's say, a workshop or a course, and you finished it, and then you did well, but you didn't do anything with it. Maybe you didn't pull it into a career. Maybe you didn't go to work for that. That's the thing that's questioning. Makes me question you. Makes me tell you to question yourself about why did you not go after what you wanted after you got everything that you worked hard for. So this is the time to evaluate yourself, to look at your skills, to look at your lack of effort or ambition in those areas and review and revise. And I think that if you do that, more opportunity will find its way. And at the very least, shake away the guilt. I mean, I'm not trying to make you feel guilty that you didn't follow a dream, but I am trying to make you see that had you followed the dream, you might be farther along the path where you could be happier with your results of your life. So this is going to be a month of you looking at that and wondering, where did you go wrong and what do you need to do to fix it? Okay. So to get your wish to come true, you're going to have to do some work because it looks like your wish has not come true exactly, and it may not. Okay. Unless you change your course a little bit. All right, this is also for Capricorn. We're going to look at 3 aspects now in terms of overall love affair. I'd say that there's been something that has happened that has made you kind of question what's going on with your love affair. Maybe you're not feeling, the love, or maybe your love choice is too busy for you. I think that that's starting to get to you, and maybe you'd like to have some time to be the main focus of your love affair. And if you're not in a love affair, I'd say it's time that you think about getting into one. Okay? All right, so let's also look now for the Capricorn's overall money situation. I'd say overall you've got plenty of money, but you're going to have to be more careful with your money. It looks like you have to, what do you want to call that? Sort of whatever you touch, whatever you put your money into is going to come back to you without a doubt. You got the Midas touch for that. So investments, any kind of, let's say you're investing in your house or investing in crypto, whatever you invest in is going to be successful. Okay. But I do see more money going out than more money coming in. So you might have to make that investment now and expect some return in the coming months. Okay, so let's also look now to your personal health. Overall, I'd say your health is coming along. You may have been experiencing some sort of illness that might try to drag its feet with you, but I think overall you'll kick it and you'll get over it quicker than most, but it's probably been pretty trying and making you kind of tired. Okay, so whatever that is, let's kick it up and kick it out. Get your vitamins in to help yourself. Okey-doke. That was for Capricorn. Capricorn sun, moon, and rising. All right, so this is for Aquarius. Aquarius sun, moon, and rising sign. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning. Tap that screen a whole bunch of times, folks, if you haven't already. And maybe make sure you're following the page, my page, so that I can put you on my list for a 1-card reading when I'm done the Zodiac predictions. And for those folks that want more than 1 card, it's going to take a gift. You can look up in the top right corner underneath the numbers and all of those little things on the top right, I guess, is where the gift wish list is, that you can click on that, or the bottom right where the gift energy is, and send out some gifts to me, and I'll put you on my list for more than 1 card. Thank you. I see that. All right. So this is for Aquarius people. This is for you. All right, Aquarius, you have had a hell of a few months. Looks like you've been ridiculously restricted and limited by one thing after another, and I'd say that you just don't have enough time in a day to manage all the things that you're chained to. I'd like to point out, though, that this could possibly be more of your own doing in a weird way. It does show that those restrictions and limitations could easily be removed if you change your focus, if you changed your priorities. And also, the problem with that, though, could be that you haven't had the kind of money that you've needed to be able to make those changes happen. And it says to not worry, because those opportunities are very near, very, very near. I think this is going to be one of the last months of you overworking yourself. And then you'll start to get into a pattern of enjoying yourself, which is a hooray. I feel really bad for what I see here around Aquarius, especially knowing that my son's an Aquarius person. I can say that this is true for him. He's had a lot of taxing of his energy, and honestly, I can say that the financial situation is about to change in a good way. And maybe you're not going to make a whole lot more money right away because you still got expenses that are coming out. But whatever you're doing, whatever you're putting your money to and your effort to, is definitely going to come out shining. You're going to come out shining. And I really love this card at the end, because this is the 10 of Cups. And for those people that don't know, my Earth and Sky Connection metaphysical store is being reopened in British Columbia, Vancouver Island, Nanaimo, June 2022. And this is a family store. This is my son, my daughter-in-law, and myself that are opening this up again. And it's going to be a happening and going concern. We're painting today. And this here is the card that is always showing up when it talks about our store. So I'm really happy to say that anybody else, anyone who's an Aquarius person, Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, and ascendant, you're going to be experiencing some awesome energy coming, some reconnection with community, reconnection with family, reconnection with your happy place. And, you know, if you've been putting your effort into a business of your own, or a company of your own, or a community of your own, you can say 100% this is going to be a good thing, a very good thing for you. And the light at the end of the tunnel is not a train coming at you. It's the sun, and it's going to liberate you. So let's say yay for the poor Aquarian who's had a lot on their back in the last little while. All right. So whatever your wish is, whatever things you really want, Aquarian, the opportunity is there. And it may not come in the form of money right now, but that investment is not a bad investment. It's an awesome investment. And in the end, it's going to bring back the resources that you're used to having in your life. So don't you worry, Aquarius. Good things are on the rise. Thank you. All right, so the next and last zodiac prediction is, drum roll, who is it, folks? Who is it? Do you know? It is Pisces. Pisces sun sign, moon sign, and ascendant. This is for you. And I don't know if you know this, but there are a couple of other people that are Piscean energy. Like, for instance, I'm a Leo, born in the Pisces house. Because of that, I often listen to Pisces because the Pisces energy affects me, the Leo. So if you're born in the Pisces house, it matters. The other thing it does is if you're, let's say your Mercury is in Pisces, that will dictate how you communicate to other people or how you seem to other people. And if Pisces is having a bad month, then your communication will be kind of rough. So the more you know about astrology, the better it is to be able to utilize this information, because it's not just about the sun sign, although we often think it is. It's not. So for those folks that are getting ready for the 1 card reading and or 2 to 4 cards, remember how you do it. You want to make sure you're following the page. You want to be tapping that screen 100 times so that I can see that you've been sending me likes the whole time, because that's going to get me interested in you for a 1 card reading. For those folks that want more than a 1 card reading, you're going to have to send me a gift from either my wish list at the top right or the bottom right, and we'll see who's going to get on my list for that. And I'll go back and forth from 1 card readings to the people on my list. Okay, that's how I'll do it. So here we go. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Ascendant, Pisces Mercury, those born in the Pisces house, all of it. Let's go, Pisces. Here we go. Well, we just came out of Pisces season, and we are now, of course, in the Aries season. And so Pisces is doesn't necessarily work super well in the Aries energy. In fact, it can often be a little abrasive in that vibration. So here we go. We have the general overall view of the Pisces is, at this time, a little bit moody, a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit up and down. Overall, though, the Pisces is feeling better than they were the last few months, much better. And they feel that whatever effort and whatever energy they're putting out is starting to come back to them. They're starting to feel that ricochet, and it's a positive energy. And they're starting to feel better about themselves overall, okay, which I'm happy to see. The thing I am a little concerned about for Pisces, it looks like there is some unhealed channeled energy. That is probably what's getting you into trouble, Pisces. Whatever you haven't healed is stirring, is brewing, and it's under the surface. And unfortunately, what happens then is that's when you kind of come out snappy or come out with that cold fish energy that is possible with the Piscean person. Although they are often considered the most mystical, the most compassionate, they're not always. They can go to a very cold place as well. And I would say that you're going to be flip-flopping back and forth from the warm fish to the cold fish over the next month. And that's possibly because there's some unresolved issues that are surfacing. So whatever they are, please do me a favor and take a moment and maybe journal. And if you don't journal, then see a counselor. See a counselor is a good idea. At the very least, go for a walk in the woods and talk to the trees, talk to the bushes, talk to the ground, talk to the babbling brook. I mean, seriously, it'll be very helpful. And if you don't have a pet, take yourself for a walk or take the pet with you. Okay? All I can say is at this time, the Pisces energy is going to have a little bit of difficulty grounding themselves. But people around you might be super helpful too. So allow those people that love you, people that respect you, people that think you're freaking awesome like you are, those people, please allow them into your life and listen to them. Don't be so hard on them when they try to offer you up teachings or lessons or information that's going to help you avoid hard lessons. I know you like to do it on your own. I know you're a big girl. I know you're a big boy. I know you can do it on your own. But trust me, sometimes the Pisces could use a little support. And always saying, I can do it, isn't necessarily going to be helpful if you're getting bitchy and whiny about it, right? So let's consider the possibility of support and help from others that love you. Let them in, my friend, let them in, okay? And I think with the support and kindness from other people, it'll help you feel better. Because I think one of the issues is you don't feel, something's making you not feel worthy, not feel like you're in the lead. You don't necessarily do well as a leader, to be honest with you. Not to be rude to the Pisces, but you're not necessarily a great leader. And but you want to be. So there's some struggle with that energy this month, okay? Don't worry, you'll come out shining eventually. You will. You will, I promise. Okay? So the overall energy for Pisces and love. Let's see what it has to say. Awesome! So if you're not feeling it now, you sure as hell will. I can see some great conversations with the love of your life. That's kind of a soulmate card, okay? So, and it doesn't just mean your lover, like your romantic person. There might also be people that are in your life that are soul connecting as well. So that's are around you, that love you, that care about you, because they're going to offer you up information that is good for you, good for your soul, and keep you safe and sound. All right? So here we go. This here is about overall energy of money. Even that looks good. Whatever you're doing right now is going to be a source of income for you. So let's just keep focused on that. I got to say, Pisces, you are in a very fortunate position where money is concerned. You may not see it flowing into your hands and out into your pocketbook and out into the world right now, but every single thing you've ever needed or wanted or desired is at your fingertips and will be very fluid with you down the road. Okay? Let's look at your overall health now, Pisces. Awesome again, except it does tell me that sometimes you get a little overwhelmed. Okay, that's the Seven of Swords, and it says, don't lie to yourself. Do not lie to yourself. Do not lie to yourself. Okay? Be careful with the ignoring of things, detaching from things, and not seeing the truth in front of you. It's really important that you don't do that. Okay? Because your health concerns are more, if you ask me, more to do with shutting down and not looking at it. Okay, so that I would call it this detachment issue. Alrighty, so there you go. Those are the zodiac signs all in one. Now this is what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to shut down and I'm going to open back up my live. And if you want to come back into the live, I would appreciate you do that, but I'm going to shut down for 5 minutes, take a drink, take a pee, and I'm going to come right back and do all of you in your readings. So please consider what I'm saying. You have to make sure you're following the page. Okay, thank you, Butterboo. I appreciate that. Make sure you're following the page. Make sure you send a whole bunch of likes, and we're going to come back and start over. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Come back.